How's it going, guys? Well, guys, I've been thinking a lot about how a lot of titles this year had a lot of missed opportunities. With all the hate and all the microtransactions and all the stuff going on with Black Ops 4, I just feel like a lot of these titles like Battlefield and Apex Legends, even some of the other titles that are just on like PC and Xbox, for example, like Gears of War and what is that one that's on PC? I see a lot of people playing it. It looks like a really good game. Battalion 1944. I feel like those games could have gained some fan base from Call of Duty games. I mean, with all the hate and all the backlash and all the matchmaking and everything that we dislike about Black Ops 4, I feel like if these titles, for example, like if Battlefield would not have sunken themselves before their game came out by, saying stuff like, if you don't like the game, don't play it, or talk down about women and stuff like that, I feel like they would have gained some fan base. Some people from Black Ops 4 would have gone to their title. Apex Legends started great. When Apex Legends started, I'm not gonna lie, I played it a lot. But pretty quickly it got to be very repetitive. And it started off really strong, but with the lack of content and the lack of game modes, they lost fan base quickly, and then they did season 2, but it's not mind-blowing. It's not great. It's good. With Battalion 1944, well, it looks like a great game, but I wouldn't know if it is or not because it's on PC. I don't have a gaming PC, so I'm not able to play it. I usually just play on my PS4 is what I have. I don't have the money to buy a PS4 and buy an Xbox and then buy a PC. So if, like, for example, a game like Gears of War, it looks amazing. It looks like a great game, but it's not on PS4. Call of Duty community, instead of going to other titles like Battlefield and Apex and these other games, instead we go to past Call of Duty games like World War II or Black Ops 3. I've even played Modern Warfare Remastered. Just because I'm tired of Black Ops 4 right now, with all the microtransactions and all this stuff that's going on with it. And I feel like that's the reason that Treyarch can do the stuff they do. All these microtransactions and stuff like that, they can do it because there's not a game out there, there's not a title out there that's gonna take their fan base right now. They're sitting on top of the world right now like kings, because who's gonna come and take their title right now? Doesn't look like anybody's gonna do it. Battlefield looks like a great game, but they started off pretty bad, and I think that turned off a lot of people. I feel like if Battlefield would have thought about it and say, you know what, with all the hate and all the talk going around about Black Ops 4 being bad, if we just made our game free, I don't know how that would work. I don't know if that's even possible, but I don't know how they would make money by a free game, but Fortnite is doing it. Apex is doing it. So I don't know why they wouldn't. I feel like Battlefield is the closest to a game like Black Ops 4. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what Battlefield is because I don't play Battlefield. I've played the beta and I didn't like it and I just didn't go back to it, right? But again, I've never played it, so I'm not any good at it. But I feel like if it was free, I put the time and I put the effort to learn it and play the game. And I feel like if they did something like that, they would be able to win some of this fan base. Now, I'm not bagging on Black Ops 4. I'm not bagging on Call of Duty. Call of Duty is always going to be Call of Duty. They're great. I love their games. They're always going to be awesome. I just feel like some of these other titles missed out on a big opportunity. Huge opportunity. The question is, who in the world is going to come up here? Who's going to come and take the title from Call of Duty? I don't know. Call of Duty, doesn't suffer whether they do microtransactions and they get all this hate. They don't suffer because if we don't play Black Ops 4, it really doesn't matter because we go and we play World War II or we play Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, or Modern Warfare Remastered, and we go to all these past title games that they really don't lose out. They still have us as fans. They still have our attention. They still have our time. They still have it because we spend most of our time playing Call of Duty games. The other titles, I think this is the way I would have done it. I'm not a businessman, so I can't tell you that this would have worked or not, but I feel like if I saw, you know what, man, Call of Duty right now, Black Ops 4 is getting a lot of hate right now. This is our opportunity to slip in there and gain some of their fans over here. Bring them over. Let's make our game free. Let's bring them over. Let's let them try our game. Let them play it for free. I don't feel that their fan base is as big as the Call of Duty fan base. So if they would have been able to steal some of the fans, their game could have grown, which I think they could have, because as much as people are not liking Black Ops 4 right now, I just feel like they would have just say, stick it to the man and let's go play some Battlefield or some Apex or something. If these guys would have just been smart about it, and maybe just jumped on the opportunity, but they didn't. So I just think that there was like some opportunities missed here, man. They could have taken it. They could have gained some fan base. I don't know how they would have done it. I'm just talking right now. I just feel like this is just one strategy. I don't know. They could have done something else. I don't know. Work on your game, update it, upgrade it, or do something to it to gain some fans. I don't know. They started off pretty bad. Battlefield started off bad, and I feel like that's the reason that they lost fans. They lost a lot of people. A lot of people didn't want to go to it. I was excited when they started announcing the game, but I wanted to play, especially when they announced that they were going to have this Battle Royale mode. I got excited about it. Even if they would have just done the Battle Royale mode free, I think they would have gained some fans, I think. And then Apex comes along and they start off great, and people are playing it, and it takes over the gaming world for a little bit, and everybody's excited about it and everybody's playing it, but then they don't put any content on their game. They just add one character, I think it was. They added one character and some camels or something like that. They didn't add any content. People were asking for a solo mode, because I would definitely go like right now and play it if they just decided, we're going to put a solo mode in it. So you can play solo instead of playing with these guys that are leaving all the time. They leave you as a one-man band anyway. So I think that's where they kind of messed up. They could have taken over. They could have probably beaten Fortnite. Fortnite is huge. I don't know how they're doing it. They're a free game, and they're just taking the gaming world by storm right now. And it's a free game. Obviously it's possible to make money, by being free. So why wouldn't it be possible for like a game like Battlefield to take over, or Apex to take over? Is it the lack of creativity? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just like I said, guys, I think just these guys missed their opportunity. They had it, they could have taken it, and they didn't do it. As of right now, Call of Duty is on top of the world, and they're going to continue to be on top of the world until somebody comes and knocks them down. Obviously, Fortnite is bigger than Call of Duty as far as what I can see. If I go to Twitch, Fortnite is number one. Everybody's watching Fortnite, right? So they're number one. I know there's games like Rainbow Six Siege and stuff like that, and Rainbow Six Siege is awesome, but that's more of a slow-paced, tactical strategy game. It's a great game. I love it, but nothing compares to right now to Call of Duty. Nothing. And the reason that these guys do what they do is because there's nobody to compete against them right now. That's why they can get away with the microtransactions. That's why they can get away with making this game pay to win, with all these different guns that they're putting in that you have to pay for in order to be really successful at the game. So as long as there's nobody to compete against them, this is not going to change. Someday somebody will, but I don't think that's now. Now here comes Modern Warfare, and the trend is going to continue. Hopefully, a lot of people are saying there's not going to be any microtransactions and this game's going to have a lot of free stuff and all that. We'll see. That's still to be determined. We still need to see it. All right, guys. Let's see what becomes of this game, all right? All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. I just kind of wanted to go on a little rant and let y'all know what I was thinking. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you do me a favor, guys. Subscribe to the channel. If you like what you're watching, leave me a like. If you don't, leave me a dislike. Everything is appreciated. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that anybody's going to knock these guys down? Is there another game that could probably take over? Is there a better game right now that we could play, Let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Do you think that there was missed opportunities by Battlefield and Apex and all these other titles? Let me know what you think. Thank you guys very much for joining me. You guys are the greatest, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see y'all